Saludos, saludos, mi gente de YouTube. Hello, everybody. Happy Witchy Wednesday. Happy Witchy Wednesday to you all. Please take a moment to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, comment, show me love. Let's get into this week's tarot scope. So, as always, we're going to be starting with Capricorn. Capricorn, what you can expect for this week. Capricorn, I gotta keep it a stack with you. Like, this week is not gonna be harmonious, happy home, balanced, supported vibe. That's just not it this week. Maybe an aspect of your support system is falling apart. Maybe a partnership that you were really relying on. Maybe a partnership that you were really grounded in that was bringing you a lot of stability, a lot of harmony, and a lot of happiness is coming to an end. Capricorn, keep in mind everything has its season. Be more open to this change. My Capricorn babies, like, trust and believe that this system is falling apart. This aspect of your support system, this part of your life that brought you so much balance and stability, trust that it is falling apart for something better to fall into place. Capricorn, it's going to be really important this week to free yourself from unrealistic expectations. Really free yourself from how you thought it was going to go down. Really free yourself from how you thought everything was going to be. Capricorn, those times have passed, okay? Those limiting beliefs, those limiting mentalities no longer serve you. Trust that things have their purpose. Trust that things have their season. Trust that endings have a purpose as well. Free yourself from those expectations that no longer match, okay? Embrace that things are changing. Embrace that things are flowing. Capricorn, you could feel immensely off balance, immensely off point. You might be feeling like you're taking a major L with this transition. And honestly, trust and believe that as much as you're feeling ungrounded and unstable, you have the power to ground yourself again. Capricorn, you have the power to stabilize yourself. You have the power to root yourself in a new place, in a new beginning, in new moves. Capricorn, trust and believe you will always have power. You will always have control, as much as change makes you feel otherwise. Capricorn, this week, it's going to be really important for you not to be so defensive. Not everything is going to be worth you defending. And some of these things that are not worth defending can be your own behaviors, okay? Like self-sabotaging. Get into it. Get into it, Capricorn. Really work on not being so defensive. Really work on not fighting. Don't fight for what is not working for you. Don't fight for things that are not good for you, Capricorn. People, places, things, relationships, environments. Do not fight. Do not be so quick to defend things that do not work in your favor, things that do not benefit you, things that do not uplift you, things that do not bring out the best in you, my Capricorn babies. Very important vibe for y'all this week. You know, the Eight of Pentacles is here, Capricorn, to remind you that, hey, you are putting in work. You are working hard. And you deserve to really be the one who reaps the benefit of all this hard work first and foremost. Capricorn, this week, definitely put yourself first. Focus on that bag. Focus on that coin. Maybe you've been putting a lot of work in terms of your career, Capricorn. This is the week to really acknowledge that and give yourself credit. My Capricorn babies, it's going to be important to recognize, the value of your hard work and to be able to self-validate versus seeking validation from the external worlds. Capricorn, this week, really focus on your coin. Really focus on your bag. Really focus on all the blessings, all the abundance, all the prosperity that you have, my dear Capricorn babies. Very, very important message. Capricorn, you've been putting in so much work and you deserve to really reap the benefits, and you deserve to give yourself credit. Maybe you need to rest. Maybe you need to reanalyze things. with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, definitely going to really encourage Capricorn this week to go forth in the direction of self-care. Self-care is going to be crucial for you, Capricorn, especially since this Six of Cups is really looking like there will be a shift this week that will leave you feeling unbalanced. Free yourself from those preconceived notions. Free yourself from those expectations you had set in the past that are no longer realistic. Free yourself from needing to be a past version of you that's no longer serving you. It's okay for you to evolve. It's okay for you to move on from a previous version of yourself, my dear Capricorn babies. Very, very important message for y'all this week. Listen, give yourself credit for all that hard work, and stop defending those things that no longer serve you, my dear Capricorn babies. You deserve to move forth and prosper. Ache. Next up for this week, we're going to be getting into Aquarius, my aqua babies. Ache, ache. Aqua babies, I am seeing a beginning, a whole new journey for you. Hopefully a new outlook, a new perspective. Ache, ache. The Ace of Rods right side up, Aquarius, is really signaling a new beginning for you, new opportunities, perhaps a path opening up, a new journey. This is one for you that's going to be very passionate, very filled with a lot of energy, a lot of motivation, a lot of heart, Aquarius, and it is about time. Now, Aquarius, you want this, you want a journey, you want this new connection, you want this new path, you want this new door to open, and you deserve it. Maybe for Aquarius, this is the manifestation of a lot of work, okay? Maybe you were putting in work to get this new beginning, Aquarius, and you deserve to truly celebrate it. Aquarius, really think about what you want this new reality to look like. Aquarius, really think about everything that this new journey entails for you. This is like a lot of Aquariuses are opening up a new chapter. Aquariuses are having a moment, okay? There's a new beginning. There is an elevation of sorts. There is this new journey ahead. Aquarius, really think about packing light, okay? You don't deserve to be trudging with so much baggage, my aqua babies. Really let certain shit go once and for all. The Four of Swords is in reverse, telling aqua babies to move on once and for all. Let the dead things go, okay? Let the dead things go. For some aqua babies, the energy is coming in so heavy because the next card is the Five of Rods in reverse. Aqua babies, let go of being your worst enemy. Let's unpack this, shall we? This energy is coming in very, very intense. This has me very, very teary. Aquas, you really need to let go of standing in your own way. Aquas, you really need to work on being able to forgive yourself and stop thinking that certain mistakes are forever. Aquarius babies, there's so much less competition than you think. Aqua babies, there's so much less standing in your way than you think. Aquarius, your biggest competition in this whole new outlook, this whole new life that you're trying to manifest, your biggest competition is you, okay? The biggest thing standing in your way is you, Aquarius. There's not half as much competition as you think. Aqua babies, this is intense. You really have to let that shit go. You really got to stop being so hard on yourselves. You really got to stop thinking that some mistakes will haunt you forever and will be permanent. You need to give yourself some grace. You need to have mercy on yourself. Oh my gosh, Aquarius, this is so intense. It no longer serves you, Aquarius, okay? Beating yourself up and self-sabotaging and setting yourself up to fail is no longer serving you. It's standing in your way of being able to claim this new journey and this new path. Some of you are awakening. For some of you, your eyes are opening and you are realizing how quiet it is around you and how the majority of negative voices are coming from within and coming from you. Aquarius, get out of your own way. Stop standing in your own way. For that new life that you're trying to manifest, that new goal, you really are just standing in your own way, Aqua babies. Wow, wow, wow. Really let the dead things go, Aquas. Really, really let the dead things go. Aquarius, be very, very wary, of self-betrayal. The Seven of Swords. There is a betrayal here. You need to stop betraying yourself. This self-sabotage behavior, that's all it does. That self-sabotage, those patterns of self-sabotage, habits of self-sabotage just betray us in the end. We betray ourselves when we continuously self-sabotage. So Aquarius, do think about this and move slowly with that new journey, with that new travel. Aquarius, you wanted to go somewhere, don't go somewhere. Aquarius, you wanted to sign a major contract, to move somewhere or to do something major, and the universe is saying not so fast. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Aqua babies, now is not the right time for you to be traveling, for you to be making major moves or major changes in your life. The universe is saying to hold off. In regards to that Ace of Rods, with this new journey that you're going to be feeling very passionate about, this is not going to be about traveling. This is going to be about doing something that you feel very passionate about, maybe starting a new business, maybe a new relationship. Aqua babies, maybe this is really recommitting to yourself and to your goals and to a new perspective of, yes, I can do this. That is what the Ace of Rods is talking about. Ache. Next up, let us get into Pisces. Pisces babies. Pisces, let me be the one to tell you. You are ignoring your intuition. Pisces babies, the High Priestess is in reverse. You are ignoring your intuition, Pisces. Pisces, let's talk about self-doubt. Why are you doubting yourself? Why aren't you trusting yourself, Pisces? Why aren't you trusting your intuition? Why aren't you trusting your gut? My dear Pisces babies, it is going to be crucial this week for you to do what you have to do to spiritually ground yourself and reconnect with that inner voice, reconnect with that intuition. Ache. Very, very important message for Pisces. This can have you feeling stuck. This can have you feeling like you don't know what you're doing, okay? Like, ultimately, Pisces, get it together. You need to listen to your intuition. You need to listen to your gut. Stop shying away. Stop thinking that you're wrong. Just stop, Pisces. You need to have trust in yourself. You need to have faith in yourself. Pisces, think about everything you've been through. Pisces, think about everything you've gone through up until this point. You have carried yourself through everything up until this point, Pisces. Trust yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Trust that intuition. Trust that knowledge that is coming from deep within you, whose source you cannot quite put your finger on. Trust that divine intuition, Pisces. You have it for a reason. Interestingly enough, Pisces, the Strength card is telling you to think about grace and mercy. Definitely tap into that divine feminine energy over the divine masculine. Now, as you can see, this card is very much exemplifying divine feminine energy. We have this beautiful feminine figure. and she is holding the lion. Interestingly enough, the lion is calm with her, does not need to be tamed. This is the complete opposite of the lion being tamed by force, by aggression. This is calling on you to handle that situation that's really getting under your skin, Pisces. It needs to be solved with grace. It needs to be solved with mercy. It needs to be handled with care and with nurturing. Not by being aggressive, okay? You really have to tap into that divine feminine energy of nurturing this situation in order to remain in control versus being aggressive or assertive and risking it spiraling out of your control. Really tap into that divine feminine energy this week, Pisces babies. The Six of Rods is in reverse. You might be taking an L this week. Pisces, something you've been trying to manifest, something you've been trying to make come to light, a new journey, a new opportunity, maybe a work opportunity is not going to go through. You will be dealing with a loss. You will realize that this path is no longer open to you the way that you thought it was. So pretty important message for Pisces to brace themselves for that. But at the same time, realize that something better is coming, my dear Pisces babies. Ache, ache. Interestingly enough, the Two of Cups comes up for Pisces this week, as well as the Ace of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. Look at what we have here. Pisces, I think love is in the air, okay? Ace of Cups right side up is all about the beginning of a new journey that is going to be very emotionally fulfilling, bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, making you feel like your cup is being poured into. And then we have the Two of Cups here, showing the balance of a divine masculine and divine feminine entities here, connecting and producing a nice healing energy, a nice healing vibe. Ache, ache. So Pisces, I'm seeing a romantic connection that is going to bring you a sense of peace, a sense of healing, and a sense of joy. Embrace this new journey, embrace this new beginning. I am seeing this as a romantic connection, my Pisces babies. I really, really am. For a few of you, this is going to be a new friendship. But for the majority of you, this will resonate in terms of a love connection. Ache. That is the vibe for Pisces this week. Wow. So, my goodness. Pisces babies, indulge in the control over what you can control, and be able to take that L this week with the mentality of something better will be replacing it. Ache, ache. Definitely a major vibe for Pisces this week. Next up, Aries babies. Okay. Aries, sometimes you have to accept when it's the end. The Ten of Rods in reverse. Aries babies. Aries, the Ten of Rods in reverse is very much speaking to the fact that you have reached the highest peak when it comes to a certain situation. You have completed that cycle. You have gotten out all the goods, okay? It's like you squeezed out all the juice of a certain situation, of a certain stage in your life, and it's time to move on. You have already gotten all the benefits out. You have already learned all the lessons you had to learn. You already did what you had to do. This situation has reached its highest point. Like, it's not going to get any better. And Aries this week could really be a lesson about being able to accept when things are not getting better, and it's just time to pack up and dip, okay? Aries, sometimes we think that something could get better. We think if we have patience, it will blossom. However, the Ten of Rods is telling you you have completed that cycle. You have reached the the highest tier. You're not going to get any more passion. You're not going to get any more energy out of this situation. You know, Aries, some of you are resisting growing pains. Okay, the Hangman in reverse. Don't resist those growing pains this week, Aries. Don't resist those challenges that are pushing you to grow and to blossom. Ache. It will be just fine. The Hanged Man is in reverse. You know, these changes, everything that's going on in your life now, Aries, that's kind of forcing you to have more accountability, more responsibility. It's not going anywhere. This is very much divine timing. You are meant to be going through this now. The universe is trying to create a new version of you, and this can be really uncomfortable, Aries. You know, and part of this time is going to be you accepting that. It's going to be a bit uncomfortable for a little while, but trust in the overall result. Trust in what is to come, my dear Aries babies. The Moon card is in reverse. Pay attention to your subconscious, Aries. It's like you're busy doing things on a day-to-day basis. You're not really listening to what's underneath. You're not really listening to your feelings. You're not really listening to the need to rest, the need to slow down, my Aries babies. And this is going to be crucial to keep you feeling like you have the energy you need to continue manifesting your goals and to continue doing what you're doing. My dear Aries babies, pay attention to that subconscious. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your feelings. You know, when you don't, you can feel like you're stuck between two paths, being rational or listening to your emotions. But the fact of the matter is you have to do both. It cannot be one or the other, my dear Aries babies. You know, trust that there is a new path in front of you. Trust, definitely have some trust and have some faith, Aries, that the universe will be opening up to you and you will have more opportunities than you had planned. Aries, this could be the moment where something like that will be revealing itself to you. And if it does, enjoy it. You deserve it, my dear Aries babies. You deserve to feel like there's so many opportunities just in the palm of your hand. Ache. Aries babies, such a beautiful thing to look out and see a sunrise or a sunset. Acknowledge what is beginning for you. Acknowledge what is coming to an end. Finally, for Aries this week, the message 2 of Swords, right side up. You need to free yourself, and you need to do it with the truth. You're not seeing something for what it really is, a certain situation, a place, an environment, a relationship, maybe even a person. Sometimes you have to take the blindfold off of your own eyes. Maybe someone is not really being so honest with you about themselves. Maybe you gave someone too much of that thing called the benefit of the doubt. Definitely something to ponder this week as you move forth on your journey, my dear Aries babies. As you complete this cycle, begin to feel a bit uncomfortable and begin to see the horizons and the opportunities in front of you. Ache, Aries babies. Okay. Next up, we're going to be discussing the lovely Taurus babies. Ache. Taurus, what is your message for this week? Ache. Taurus, your message for this week begins with the Emperor card right side up. Okay. Taurus, let's talk about this. Now, the Emperor in Tarot can very, very much be interpreted as a figure for authority. There's laws of the universe. There's laws of authority that you simply must deal with in life. Taurus, I see you clashing with something that is just how things go, whether it be an authority figure, law in your life, you clashing with something like this. Have faith that this system will not screw you over. Have faith that you can still win, although you're dealing with an authority figure, a situation in which you're having to face authority. My dear Taurus babies, have faith that you can still have a victory. Ache, ache. Interestingly enough, Taurus, this week the Hermit card is coming up for you. Taurus, take the time you need to rest, to recharge, to go within. Taurus, sometimes the answers we seek are really within us. Really, really, really within us, my dear Taurus babies. Take the time to go within. Take the time to meditate. Take the time to really work on the relationship you have with yourself and connect to the knowledge that you have within. The Hermit card is echoing you to go to the home within you, my dear Taurus babies. There's something that you need to connect with that is deep within you. Maybe it's strength, maybe it's faith in authority, maybe it's trust in the universe. Taurus, it's time. Taurus, it is so time to take a moment from your journey and reconnect to who you are on the inside and what is going on within you. Sometimes the support, sometimes the energy that we seek out is really within us. Taurus, take time to be in hermit mode. Take time to be antisocial. Take time to reconvene with yourself. Take time to work on the relationship you have with yourself. Go within, touch base with your knowledge, your wisdom that you've taken with you up until this point. My dear Taurus babies, if you've been having an urge to have time with your phone off, Taurus, if you've been having the urge just to have some time away from everybody and everything, this is going to be the moment to do just that, my dear Taurus babies. Taurus, you might get a negative announcement this week, okay? Definitely brace for that. Brace for any L's you might take this week. And trust that anything you lose this week, Taurus, will be replaced by something bigger and better. Ache. Trust in the universe changing things for your favor. Things are happening for you, not to you. Something once said to me by Cynthia. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Listen, Taurus, you might have to take an L, but trust that you are meant to be in charge of your own emotions and most of all of your own happiness. Don't let anything steal your happiness, Taurus. Don't let anything steal your joy, Taurus. You are in control of your happiness. The knight is on this horse moving forward. This represents your journey. This represents your evolution. This represents your life, Taurus. Notice this knight is holding his chalice, holding his cup. He is the only one that has any influence over that chalice, over that cup. Okay? He is the one in charge of that cup. Taurus, you're in charge of your happiness. You're in charge of keeping your cup full. You're in charge of investing your time, money, and energy wisely in order to maintain your cup full and in order to continue feeling like you are living abundantly and prosperously. Ache, ache. Taurus, even though you're going to experience this loss this week, Taurus, the Knight of Cups is reminding you that your happiness is within your control. Ache, ache. Focus on that as you move forward, Taurus, as the rest of your journey unfolds. Focus on the fact that you are truly and genuinely in charge of your happiness, my dear Taurus babies. Ache, ache. This week, Taurus, it's going to be such a big vibe for you getting out of your comfort zone, whether you like it or not, okay? Taurus babies, whether you like it or not, the Nine of Swords in reverse is pointing to you feeling like you are being forced out of your comfort zone, okay? This week could be very uncomfortable for you, Taurus babies, and that is okay. This week shall pass. Stay as grounded as you can. You know, as much as the universe is going to have you feeling uncomfortable this week, as much as life could have you taking an L and feeling thrown off this week, Taurus, you are in charge of your happiness. Do not forget that. You are in charge of your happiness. When you feel uncomfortable, remember the power you have to make yourself feel comfortable again. Remember those things you can do to make yourself feel comforted. Remember what you can do to make yourself feel supported. Very, very important for you this week to still feel supported and to still feel okay and somewhat just okay while you experience these transitions and while the universe has you feeling uncomfortable. You might be feeling this week like the universe is forcing you out of your comfort zone. You might be feeling this week, Taurus, like things are changing so rapidly, and like certain things are going out of your control. But trust and believe that this is meant to happen. You know, it's a big authority part of life that change is inevitable. Change is definitely an authority figure in life for all of us. And when it's time to be out of your comfort zone, it's time. When it's time to face negative thought patterns and patterns of conflict within your life, it is time. And this is the moment for you to really reclaim that, for you to really live in that, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus babies. It might be time to depart with certain security blankets, negative habits, negative thought patterns that keep you comfortable, that keep you in the same spot, because the universe is forcing you to now evolve, my dear Taurus babies. Bit of an intense message for Taurus for this week. Definitely do what you can to stay grounded and to be in charge of your own happiness. Next up, air signs, my Gemini babies. There's a major rebirth for you this week, Gemini. The Death card is in reverse. My Gemini babies, it's going to be so important for you to lean in to this rebirth and all the major changes going on in your life right now versus pushing them away, versus resisting them. Gemini babies, listen, do not resist this rebirth, okay? Maybe there's certain things about you that you don't want to change, that you don't want to have to change. Maybe you're resisting the shadow work that comes with this work. Maybe you're resisting inner healing that needs to be done. Maybe you're resisting connecting with your inner child. There's certain things you have to do so you can really thrive and really be in the light of your rebirth. You deserve to have a rebirth, okay? You deserve to have a rebirth, my dear, dear Gemini babies. You deserve to feel brand new. You deserve to feel positive. You deserve to feel happy. You deserve to feel like you are living a better life. You deserve to feel like you are living within the better parts of you, the best parts of you, Gemini. Gemini, it's almost like you don't want to part with certain things. Maybe you feel like they're part of your identity. Maybe you don't know how to let certain things go. Maybe you don't know how to reprogram. Gemini, this is definitely going to be the time to do the inner work, do the shadow work, do what has to be done. Is it counseling? Is it, what is it? What is it that you need in order to really be the best version of you, in order to be brand new, in order to really feel like you are living in the best parts of you, my dear Gemini babies? Embrace the rebirth. Embrace being a new version of you. Embrace, embrace, embrace. I cannot stress this enough, Gemini. It's time for you to have a rebirth. It's time for you to allow yourself to have an evolution. It's okay to mourn. The Queen of Cups in reverse, it's okay to let that cup spill. That cup of emotions, that cup of everything, that cup that's made up of everything that you thought made you happy. It's okay to let go of everything that no longer serves you and that's no longer making you happy. It's okay to say, this is no longer serving me. It's okay to recognize, oh, I'm putting in so much energy, so much effort in this, and it is just not paying off. It is no longer serving me. It is no longer bringing me happiness. It is okay to mourn those losses. It is okay to cut those losses and to keep it pushing. It's okay to take a moment to mourn it and to really be upset about it and to really feel the feels about it. If that's what you got to do to get to your rebirth, then get to it, Ache. The Page of Rods is right side up. I'm seeing a positive announcement for Gemini this week. I'm seeing a positive announcement this week, Gemini, that's going to make you feel very impassioned, very spirited, very motivated. Ache. Listen, Gemini, trust that help will be available. The Five of Pentacles right side up. Gemini, trust that help will be available, especially if it's of the financial sort that you've been needing. Gemini, trust that opportunities will be there for you. Gemini, now would really be a great time to get into doing mantras, doing affirmations about money, about abundance, you know, such as a mantra for money and abundance. Okay. I attract abundance. My life is filled with abundance. I deserve abundance. I deserve prosperity. Abundance comes to me. You know, really ground yourself in these. Help is available to me. The universe has abundance for me. Really ground yourself, really talk to yourself with this kind of positive self-talk, and really be able to accept, Gemini, when something is over once and for all. Accept when it's the end of a cycle. Accept, like, really set your limit, okay, Gemini? Accept when something has hurt you to the point that you are just done with it. You don't have to continuously keep on hurting. You know, it's just like you really have to accept when something is done, okay? Stop trying to beat a dead horse, Gemini, this week. Really be able to cut your losses and be able to mourn. Really realize when something is no longer serving you. Really realize when you've learned whatever the lesson was and be able to get out, because you don't deserve to live in pain, Gemini. Stop with the masochism. Like, you don't deserve to be in so much pain, Gemini. Accept when a cycle has ended. Accept when you've learned everything you need to learn, when you've gotten everything you need to get out of a situation. Accept that when you're ready to leave a situation, you should, okay? You shouldn't be waiting for someone's permission or for something to happen. If you want to dip, then dip. You know, stop dealing with situations that constantly hurt you for the sake of, you know, but the other person isn't done yet, or maybe there's something else I need to learn in this. No, you're allowed to say, this hurts too much. This is bringing me nothing but pain. I'm done. Definitely the vibe for Gemini this week. Next up, my Cancer. Oh, that was Gemini, right? Yep. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Yep. Next up, my Cancer babies. Ache. Okay, Cancer, this week I see you really realizing, really recognizing how much you are rebuilding, okay? How much something has truly ended once and for all, and what is left. Cancer, I see you really rebuilding this week. Cancer, I see you really strategizing on this new beginning. Cancer, you deserve to have a fresh slate. You deserve a blank canvas to create the life that you want. Cancer, enjoy the support that you have in your life. Ask for help if you need it. You are in the process of rebuilding. Things might feel a bit empty right now, Cancer, but trust in that energy of abundance and in fullness. Trust and have faith that that will come. Cancer, for those of you who are in a relationship, unfortunately, I'm seeing some cheating here. Watch out for that. Defend your happiness this week, Cancer. Defend what makes you happy. Defend what you stand for. You know, stay grounded in who you are. Stay grounded in your character. Don't let things sway your character. You might get a negative announcement this week, Cancer. Maybe something pertaining to work. Take that L with a grain of salt, okay? Do what has to be done in order for you to heal. You went through a major ending. You know, part of rebuilding is healing. Part of rebuilding is healing. Take the time to heal. Because Cancer, when you're emotionally just in a rush and you're not taking time to heal, you're just fostering inner chaos. You don't want that energy. You don't want a chaotic energy. You deserve to heal, Cancer. You really, really do. You deserve to heal, Cancer. You deserve to feel whole again, Cancer. You deserve to truly, truly, truly feel like you are strong and powerful and can take on the world. When I talk about, you know, staying grounded in who you are, staying grounded in your character, not letting life really sway that, connect to your power, Cancer. You're powerful. Connect to that power. Stay grounded in that power. You deserve it. 1,000% you deserve it. You have the power not just to rebuild, but to create something completely new, something completely different. And it's about time. You deserve it. Cancer baby, stand tall, stand strong. You deserve to manifest everything you want to manifest, my dear Cancer babies. Have faith in yourself, have faith in your community. But most of all, have faith in this new beginning. Have faith in this blank slate being just what you needed, being just what you wanted, my dear Cancer babies. Don't be so in a rush, Cancer. Really take your time to feel your emotions. Really take your time, Cancer, to really feel the feels about everything. Take the time to really plan. Take the time to think about plan Bs and having those in place. You deserve to heal, Cancer, and you deserve to feel in control of your life. You also deserve to know that the possibilities are endless. You can manifest whatever you want to manifest, Cancer. This is truly a blank slate for you. This is truly a new start. And congratulations. You deserve it. You deserve it. And I feel like for some of you, I'm going to be the first person saying this. And for some of you, I'm going to be the only one to say it. But congratulations, Cancer. You deserve it. You deserve to have this blank slate. You deserve to have this moment, this time in your life where you can manifest and create your heart's desires. You deserve to feel proud. You deserve to feel in control. And you deserve to feel stable. Stay grounded in yourself. Stay connected to your power. And stay true to yourself this week, despite what goes on around you, my dear Cancer babies. Ache, ache. Major vibe from my Cancer babes this week. Next up, Leo babies. Ache, ache. Leo babies, you know, this week I am seeing for Leo, I'm seeing your ego take a blow. Okay? I am definitely seeing for Leos this week the ego taking a blow. Leo, maybe you're not going to get your way about that situation that you were so passionate about, that you were so sure about. Maybe it's just not going to happen how you thought it was going to happen, or how it was supposed to happen according to you. This week, Leo, is going to be about putting your ego to the side. Now, the ego is not completely bad. The ego does not just need to be drowned, okay? The ego is not completely bad, okay? Ego leads us to be proud of ourselves, to take pride in ourselves, to have self-worth, to have dignity, to have integrity. This all comes from the ego. These senses of self-pride come from the ego. So the ego is not all bad, Leo. But this week, you're going to have to really put your ego to the side and really think about the other parts of you. Really think about how you want the future to look. Really think about how you want your life to be. Really think about who you want to be in the future. The ego tends to be very stuck in the now and very much invested in short term. For Leo, the Page of Swords in reverse, I'm seeing a negative announcement come into play. So yeah, I definitely am getting this vibe, this energy of you not getting your way, my Leo babies. And that happens sometimes. That is okay. But it's really gonna like hurt your ego. You know, you not getting your way this week is really gonna be a bummer for your ego, Leo. And interestingly enough, the Four of Pentacles comes out right side up. Leo, you better hold on to something, okay? Hold on to your dignity. Hold on to your rationality and manage your emotions wisely this week, as well as your money. Invest your time, energy, and money very wisely this week, Leo. The Four of Pentacles comes up right side up, telling you to hold on, not to be so vulnerable, not to be so giving with those things, with these things that can be invested, that really ground us. Our time really grounds us, how we spend our time, how we choose to spend our time, how we choose to invest our time. Money, how we choose to invest our money, what we choose to spend on. Time, money, and energy, how we spend our money, how we invest our energy. Really watch how you spend these things this week, my dear Leo babies. Ache, ache. The Ten of Cups is showing up in reverse, showing an unhappy family situation or possibly a breakup. Maybe you're not going to get the whole happy family vibe that you wanted, Leo. Maybe that's the L you're going to be taking this week, or the negative announcement. Brace yourself, manage your emotions accordingly. Definitely what comes out here. If you are in a happy, stable relationship, is there something that you are not seeing, my dear Leo babies? Ache, because I am seeing trouble in paradise for happy couples, or just not happy family vibes at all for those of you living with family. I'm not seeing happy homes for Leos this week, Ache. Next up, we have the Knight of Rods showing right side up. Sometimes, Leo, you need to move on. The Knight of Rods is right side up. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of passion that you're feeling, or that you will feel by the end of this week because of the changes that this week brings. Really manage that and invest that wisely. But that card is telling you to go, to move forward, to move on. This card, the Knight of Rods, is telling you to use that passion to motivate you, to fuel you. Use that passion as energy to keep it pushing. Ache. The Knight of Rods is encouraging you to move forward, to invest that energy wisely, and to push forward. My dear Leo babies, you are moving on. You are moving on to another chapter of your life, my dear Leo babies. A bit of an intense message for Leos. Definitely put that ego aside. Sometimes you have to put your evolution before your ego and before fulfilling things that feed your ego, feel most comfortable to you now. Ache. A bit of an intense message for Leo this week. Ache, ache. Next up, Virgo babies. Ache, ache. Virgos, my love. The world's in reverse. Dun, dun, dun. Leo season. The seasons are changing. Tables are turning. Maybe you feel like you are at a crossroads and you do not like it. My Virgo babies. Sorry, not sorry. Everything has its season, Virgo. Maybe you feel like you're at a crossroads. Maybe you feel like you're coming to a moment in your life where there's major changes beyond your control. Changes that are bigger than you, that affect the overall big picture for you, that affect the long run. It's going to be really important for you to feel grounded, although you cannot see the journey ahead. The Three of Rods is right side up. Very interesting card because you cannot see the figure's face. So Virgo, you know, this new journey, this new era, this new chapter of your life has you feeling very uneasy. You're feeling like you're at a crossroads. You're sensing that things are changing. You're sensing that tables are turning, but you're not quite sure how you yourself are evolving. Virgo babies, trust that although you cannot see the path ahead of you, trust, Virgo, although you cannot see what is ahead, have faith that it is positive, okay? Have faith that it is working in your favor. Have faith in the overall big picture, my dear, dear Virgo babies. The Three of Rods is definitely signaling a journey in front of you, a path even, but you cannot see those steps. You cannot really see, you can't really make out what's in front of you. Have faith this week, Virgo. Truly, Virgo, be led by faith and not by sight. Trust that this is going to be very positive and that the next step you take will be a step in the right positive direction. Ache. You know, Virgo, have faith in abundance. Let's talk about this. Have faith in destiny, Virgo. Have faith that what is meant to be will truly be meant to be. Virgo, there's a lot of abundance here. There's quite a harvest here. In traditional tarot, this would be a signal to a baby. You know, definitely a sense of new life, definitely a sense of new harvest, of abundance, of feeling overflow, of seeing your crops blossom, of seeing your harvests pay off. Virgo, have faith that although you cannot see the steps in front, or although you feel like shit is going off course, it is going how it's supposed to go. It is going in a way that will be for your favor, that will be for your victory. The Empress card in Tarot is all about victory, Ache, and abundance, Ache, having more than what you need. Have faith in that, although it doesn't really feel too right, Virgo. Have faith in this energy of abundance, Ache. Release what is holding you back, the devil in reverse. Release what is oppressing you, and for some of you, it's doubt. Virgo, stop doubting so much. Stop doubting so much, especially self-doubt. Especially self-doubt. Because for some of you, since the situation is not looking how you thought it was going to look, you're having doubts. And the universe doesn't want you to have doubts. Release whatever is oppressing you, but especially release what has you trapped in self-doubt. Ache. You deserve to feel free, Virgo. It's time for you to release what is oppressing you, Virgo. It's time for you to release what is holding you back. Ache, ache. You know, you deserve to feel abundant. You deserve to feel prosperous. You deserve to feel like one with all your blessings. You deserve to feel like everything is all right. The Nine of Pentacles, right side up, Virgo. You deserve to have a moment to connect to the universe. ground with the universe. Really be grateful. Really acknowledge your blessings, Virgo. Virgo, it doesn't feel how you thought it was going to feel, doesn't look how you thought it was going to feel. The situation is not everything you thought it was going to be. You feel like shit is going off course, but in reality, you are on course. Be more grounded, Virgo. Be more trusting. Have more faith in yourself and in all the hard work that you put in before. This is going to be so important for you this week, Virgo. Tables are turning. Things are changing. Maybe you feel like it's not going your way right now, but trust in the overall abundance that is coming to you. Trust that you will feel one with your blessings. Trust in that. Really ground yourself with gratitude. Virgo, you're getting caught up in, I don't want to say minor details, but you're getting caught up in this feeling of being stuck and being at the crossroads, and I don't really think that it's soaking in that that's temporary, my dear Virgo babies. And next up, we're going to be getting into the lovely, the wonderful Libra babies. Libra, your message for this week. Okay. Listen. Libra, ask for help when you need help. Okay? All right. Pay attention to your feelings this week, Libra. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Libra, are you feeling like you just can't do it all by yourself? Libra, are you feeling like you're a failure? Are you feeling like it's just not good enough? Get help. Some of us have a real big problem asking for help when we need it. Some of us struggle with being able to advocate for ourselves. Libra, this week is definitely going to be a great time for you to take inventory of these emotions and how at times they can overwhelm you and leave you feeling like you are swimming, hunty. Have faith in the guiding light that is the North Star, okay? Have faith in your intuition. Have faith in being able to meet your own needs. Have faith that you deserve to be happy, and you will be, Libra. Connect to your subconscious. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to those dreams, yeah. And what is it that you need? What validation are you not giving yourself? This is about you really connecting with yourself this week, Libra, and really being able to meet your own needs. Libra, is this a loneliness? Is this a feeling like you cannot do it on your own? Some of you are feeling very frustrated, and Spirit wants you to just take charge and move forward. The Knight of Swords is right side up, Libra. It is telling you to go charging, go forth in that new direction. Do what has to be done. Do what you got to do. Trust that you have what you need to make these moves, okay? You are on this journey, whether you are ready or not, prepared or not. You are on this path. You are on this journey already, Libra. You are moving to bigger and better places. You are evolving spiritually, okay? Let us see. See, the Knight here is on that white horse. You are on your path to transformation and evolution, Libra, whether you are ready or not. That horse is in motion. That Knight is charging forward. Now notice that the Knight has armor on, okay? He has protection. He is wearing protection he needs. That hat, those shoulder, all that stuff. The gloves, okay? He has protection. And he has a weapon. He has that large sword. So Libra, as much as you feel like you're not prepared for this level or this chapter of your life, Spirit is telling you that you are, okay? Have faith that you have what you need to feel protected. And you have a weapon, whether this is knowledge, whether this is strength, whether this is faith, whether this is love. you have a weapon. You have something that is going to protect you, that is going to cut through the tension and the energy that you are facing. Have faith in that, okay? Have faith that you can overcome these challenges, these trials, and these tribulations as you move forth on your journey of spiritual evolution, as you move forward in your life, my dear Libra babies. Now, some of you don't really want to do this kind of work alone, but you have to. The Six of Swords is right side up. This journey could feel lonely for some of you, but trust that you only need you, okay? This is such a big lesson of self-reliance and independence, and I know some of you are kicking and screaming because you're tired of being alone, and sometimes it's just not over yet, okay? Surround yourself with loved ones, make yourself feel supported, absolutely, but some journeys are simply solo in life. Ache. Definitely the vibe that I'm seeing come out for Libra this week. Libra, be able to accept when something has really come to an end and really be able to begin again, to start a new life, to see what can come out of something after it is over, really see the benefits, really see everything that you are left with and what is left to work with, really be able to see the silver lining of a loss this week. And definitely Libra, a very, very important message for you this week. The Three of Pentacles is in reverse, Libra, telling you to be very careful of how you invest your time, energy, and money. Libra, forgive yourself for not investing those things properly in the past. But this week, it's going to be really important not to waste your time, your money, or your energy on things that are simply not worth it, that no longer serve you, that do not propel you forward, that do not better your life, that do not make you feel like you are advancing and moving forward in a positive way. Ache. See the silver linings to those endings. Okay, see the bright side. Be an optimist this week, although it can be hard. Maybe talking to others can give you new perspectives, my Libra babies. Ache. Move forward. Move forward, Libra. Ache. Next up, Scorpio babies. Ache. The message for Scorpio this week. Ache. Scorpio, I'm seeing a happy support system, maybe a happy relationship, maybe a happy family, maybe a happy home. Scorpio, your week, I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles, feeling very full, feeling very abundant. Ache. You deserve to feel this. You deserve to be wrapped in this good, positive vibe. My dear Scorpio babies, enjoy that. Enjoy that. I'm sure you worked very hard for that, and you deserve to feel all the positive energy that can bring to your life, my dear Scorpio babies. The Queen of Rods, the Queen is on her throne. She is chilling. Divine feminine energy is going to be it for you this week, Scorpio. Nurture yourself, okay? Nurture yourself. Nurture your passions. Scorpio, what makes you feel grounded? What makes you feel one with the universe? What makes you feel, Scorpio, like you are right on track? Connect to whatever does that for you this week. I feel it will refresh your passion, your motivation, and maybe even your sense of self-discipline. You deserve to have these things replenished. Okay? You do. Scorpio, interestingly this week, you may have to heed to laws of the universe, the Hierophant right side up. The Hierophant in Tarot can be very, very representative of things that you simply must heed to in the universe. You want to win, Scorpio. But sometimes you must heed. Sometimes you must bow. Sometimes you must accept. Old wisdom. Don't forget those past lessons you learned, Scorpio. You learned them for a reason. Something might happen this week in which you must remember a previous lesson. Scorpio babies, you went through what you went through in the past for that lesson. You earned your lessons, okay, Scorpio? So don't forget them. Just because a situation is over doesn't mean that the lesson goes in the trash. This week, you might get a situation that really reminds you of that, my dear Scorpio babies. There's some inner child here for Scorpios this week. The way that children sometimes must heed to their parents. Maybe there's some reparenting you have to do. Maybe you have to choose a previous lesson learned over a desire you have. Interestingly enough, for Scorpio, I'm seeing the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is going to bring out kind of the worst in you, Scorpio. This can really trigger how you struggle with something pertaining to the 7 deadly sins. This situation could trigger envy. This situation could trigger greed. This situation could trigger lust. What will this be for you this week, my dear Scorpio babies? The King of Pentacles is in reverse. That ego might be taking an L. That ego could really be taking an L. You might really have to not choose to go with what you want and instead choose what will be best for you, my dear Scorpio babies. That ego might be taking a hit. Definitely remember, Scorpio, the ego is not all bad. The ego is not meant to be thrown in the trash. Ego is where we get pride. It's where we get confidence. It's where we get our worth. But your ego might be taking a hit this week because you might not be able to choose what you want. You might have to choose what will be better for you in the long run, Scorpio, and that can be quite a challenge for anybody. The ego could truly take a hit this week, Scorpio, but you are meant to grow through this experience, Scorpio. You are meant to grow through it. Ache. Stay grounded, Scorpio. Definitely stay grounded. Keep your eye on the prize. Stay focused on your goals as you move forth on this journey, my dear Scorpio babies. This is interesting. Definitely going to be an interesting week for the Scorpio babies. Last but certainly not least, we have the beautiful, the wonderful Sagittarius babies. So Sagittarius, the King of Swords, right side up. Sagittarius, it is going to be time to go to battle, to face a certain conflict, okay? It's going to be time. You deserve to have this conflict settled. You deserve to have this dealt with once and for all, my dear Sagittarius babies. Sometimes we don't want to pursue certain conflicts. We don't want to have to face them. But trust that you have what you need in order to face this, in order to pursue this, in order to move forward, my dear Sagittarius babies. The king has armor. He is wearing armor, okay? He has what he needs to protect him. Okay, keep in mind, he is still rocking that crown. He is aware of his royal status and of who he is. So Sagittarius, do not forget your crown. Pick it up. Lift your head up. Walk with your head high. Remember that you are royalty, that you are divine. Ache. As you move forth on this journey, connect with that ego, that sense of confidence and pride. You have what you need. You have the protection. Okay, let's talk about that sword as well. That sword, you have a weapon. You have something that brings you strength, that can protect you and that can defend you. Definitely stay grounded with that, my loves, my dear Sagittarius babies, as you move forth on this journey. as you face this conflict, as you move forth on this path. You know, don't take on more than what you need to take on this week, Sagittarius. The Two of Pentacles is right side up. That big ass wave that's behind him, yeah. Do not take on more than what you can handle this week, my dear Sagittarius babies. Pace yourself. Take it easy. Not everything is going to be worth you trying to balance. Not everything is going to be worth you multitasking. Don't spread your energy so thin this week, Sagittarius. Don't. Sagittarius, the Justice card came out for you this week. However, it is in reverse. Sagittarius, not everything will end fairly. Sagittarius, not everything will be fair. Life is not fair, okay? Not everything will be just. In some situations, justice will simply not be served. And it's life. We don't always win. Things are not always just. Things are not always fair. And it can be hard to accept this week. And this is part of why you shouldn't spread your energy so thin, because you might need your strength in other areas. The Four of Cups is in reverse, Sagittarius. See the silver lining. See the silver lining. See the new beginning. See what is there. Ache. Three of Swords in reverse. Stop holding yourself back from healing. Stop holding yourself back from really being able to heal, Sagittarius. Stop holding yourself back from accepting truths. Some truths are very hard to accept. Some truths bring us a lot of pain. But nonetheless, we must accept them in order to move forward. This is not overnight, Sagittarius. This is merely something that will be coming up this week. This is not something that you're going to be done with in 7 days. Sagittarius, let's talk about the fact that you genuinely deserve to heal. Sagittarius, let's talk about the fact that you genuinely deserve to move on. Sagittarius, sometimes things end abruptly, out of our control, and not how we wanted them to. But the situation is now out of your way. It's out of your way. So you have more energy, more time to focus on your goals and being the best version of you. Sometimes it's hard to accept when something is done, when something is really over, Sag. Sometimes it's hard to heal our hearts, but it is possible. Ache. Sagittarius, you deserve to heal. Sagittarius, you deserve to see a new life, a new beginning. You deserve to see a new level. You deserve to see what your life is like without these negative emotions. Sagittarius, take those L's with a grain of salt. Things are happening for you, not to you, Sagittarius. Trust that this is all a part of your evolution. Trust that you are growing much more than you ever have before. You are expanding into a new life, into a new level of you. You deserve happiness, Sagittarius, today, tomorrow, and always. Do what you have to do to heal. Do what you have to do so you can truly be happy, Sagittarius. Your future is calling you. However, in the present, you must heal. Do not jump into the future. Do not go so fast. Do not do so many things to keep yourself busy to ignore the pain. Sagittarius, you deserve to heal. You deserve to feel all the feels so that you can truly heal. Ache. Amazing message for Sagittarius this week. Amazing message for Sagittarius. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If any of these messages resonate with you, definitely be sure to contact me for a custom personal tarot reading. Get some one-on-one guidance. Thank you, guys.